Ultimately,
but it wouldn't be fair,
right?
If we didn't bring on
Ding ding ding.
an MC.
100%.
So, oh, wait a minute. Somebody ringing the doorbell. Somebody ringing the doorbell. Somebody coming in the back door.
Come on, where they at? Oh,
in the back door.
In the flesh.
KMonta in the building.
Hey, yeah.
What's up?
I'm a little hoarse, but I'm here.
Why you hoarse?
A busy weekend, honey. How you up, honey?
Why you had a busy weekend?
Come on, talk to him.
Heck, y'all, I was everywhere. I was uptown, downtown, round town, south side.
What you was doing? What you was doing?
Yeah.
I was hyping it up, honey. I was at the mic all weekend, and I was in my la la land for real.
You doing it just to do it? Like, I don't want to go to a party with a DJ who just gonna play music just because he want to play. I'm just here playing me. I want a DJ that's there to party. You know, I want a DJ that the music is running through their blood, their veins. Like this is what they love to do, and it shows through with what they do.
Ego at the door, whether everybody got an ego, whether it's big or small.
It exists.
Some can be felt. I don't care how many parties you done rock. You're with me tonight. Tonight is about tonight. What we gonna do tonight is the telltale of it all is gonna be how them people are feeling when they're walking out the door.
And he's not doing his thing. He is everywhere. He's not transitioning. He is doing absolutely the opposite of what you're used to.
Do you want to ask
that? No, without calling out any name.
Oh no, I would.
It's not.
How do you, KMonta, big, beautiful? Well, it used to be big, and definitely loving it.
My personality is still big.
There it is. Okay. How do you handle a situation like that?
How do I handle that? Well, first and foremost, I tell any host or hostess, please research your DJ if you can. If you're on a fly, you got a party coming up with a DJ, research your DJ. Research the DJ. Like when I do my thing and I love having fun and everything. I want to see people party because life is not promised to you, but I love what I do. Like I love what I do. And when you love what you do, people will see that you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for them. And that's why I stay on the floor. I walk around.
It's literally an art to reading a crowd.
It's an art to reading a crowd. I mean, you still have to read a crowd in private because even though they may want, the host may think this is what they want.
Yes.
The people may say, nah, that ain't what we want.
You read me wrong. Yes.
You read us wrong over here, Yep. So at that point, you have to be that DJ that has everything in your crate. That's why keeping your crate updated is so important.
Me feeding the crowd, number one, the energy that I can't say each individual, but I take groups. And number one, I'll be honest, you got to hit the females first. Because if you hit the females, they create energy. You know what the dude's going to do. You already know what they're going to do. So it's like like a quarterback. You got progressions. Your first read, your second read, your third read.
And check
then when it's time to hit the home run, that's what you hit the home run.
Your ego at the door and respect each other.
Yes.
Respect is a big thing. Host and a DJ, respect your host, because if you're not a DJ that talks on the mic, your host gotta basically
carry you
whole show.
Carry you.
If you got a DJ that can host, then that's when you and that DJ, it's a chemistry thing, it's an energy thing. You got to know you got to kind of, this is where the research comes in and we don't hit each other like
don't create a train wreck.
It'll happen. There'll be a small wreck here or there.
That's
expected. It's not, nothing's perfect, but in a perfect world, No, you pose it big. Each, if you turning left, I'm turning right behind you, or I'm turning right. If I'm turning to the right, you turning right behind me, or I'm in front. It's always got to be something that's seamless. It's got to be very seamless. So respect, research, and check that ego, man, and just have fun.
I like everything you just said, and the reason I'm a case in point, it bundle it up and put it in one ball. It's called research.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's for DJs and that's for MCs. That's for your events, whether it be a wedding, whether it be a private gig. Research everything you just said that you do is wonderful. But DJs that are on here, host or not, research your SHI. Shh. And I don't cuss because my mama be on here.
Hunt it. Don't do it.
My mama be on here.
Beat you.
Hey, Mama Jones.
Beat you.
But everything you said is excellent.
100% true.
But if you have a brand new host, brand new DJ that are new to each other, everything you just said, I want people to mark the minute,
timestamp
amount,
go crazy,
timestamp it, and save that portion of what you just said, because that is ever so important.
Excellent.
A successful event.
And guess what? Also, both of y'all got to check your ego at the door. Check your ego at the door. Whether everybody got an ego, whether it's big or small. Some
it exists.
Some can be felt. It exists.
When
I say that word, intonation and inflection, that is so important, especially from a hostess point of view. Know how to talk, not at people, but to people. Bring them to you.
With people.
Yes.
Put them in that car.
Put them in the car. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the car. Let's go.
Let's ride.
Recreate, rebrand, keep evolving yourself. And if you are a host, the most important thing, and this goes for DJs as well, please learn that there is a difference between being a talent and a personality. A talent and a personality. If it's a regular old DJ that just play music and then you're just a talent. But you want personality to exude so that people can feel like it's about them, because you want to make each and every person think that you playing that song for them. Just like Mike, I want each and every person to think that I am talking to them, which I probably am. But at the same time, you want them to feel special.
Yeah.
And that's only a personality knows how to do that. And that's the honest to God truth. You can't be born with it. It can't be taught to you. You got to be born with it, but you got to nurture it. You got to nurture that spirit.
So it's a lot easier for people to get off with not having things. But that doesn't mean that you know your music, because I am on your side, because I agree. People need to practice, people need to study, and people need to prepare for any crowd.
That's right.
Because that's the art of it. And it's not just the doing of it.
And so I had to be on top of everything, because it was my brand. And so I'm not going to have anybody damage my brand, but I'm not also going to see somebody damage themselves if I see something in them that I can give them for them to make their brand expand.
Self-inflicted wounds is on them. Self-inflicted wounds is on them. If you got band-aids in your first aid box and you want to apply them, they don't want to accept them. That's
on them.
Just the FYI.
And I tell people this, and I didn't realize this until like sometime this year. There are people who have a light on them. And when I say that, meaning that wherever they go, that light is going to shine. And only you can allow someone to dim your light.
I agree.
I can attest that being in the mind frame that I have been in, going through the medical things that I dimmed my own light because I had to for medical purposes.
Understood.
But then I got into my head that maybe now nobody see me because I'm in the dark, So I had to realize that I was shooting my own self in the foot with staying in the dark and staying quiet. So I turned the dimmer on out there.
hey y'all know I'm back. You know, I'm back to work. I turned the demo up a little bit more. Hey y'all, I'm here.
Oh, sure.
Then there the light is on, and I'm like, okay, so that when I do go anywhere, whether I'm rocking the mic or not, my light is gonna shine. People are gonna know who I am, and can't nobody take your light away from you, no matter. But
good point.
If you're gonna make this a business, then understand that competition is gonna come with it. Understand that this is the entertainment industry. It's a part of it. It's a big part of it. I mean, breaking records is not as effective as it was back in the day. I remember breaking records was what you wanted to do. You know, being a host, hitting the post. Y'all know, you know, that was very important to do. But now it's just like, I'm gonna get this party. I'm gonna do this. It's almost become like the Hunger Games out here.
Yeah.
You know, and I need people to really be honest with themselves.
Where do we see the future of party MCing going?
For me, for me, looking on the outside, on the inside, looking
you're
out,
in it, yeah.
I see being oversaturated by people who just want the light, but don't have the light from within, and the people who want to be saturated in that realm to understand that you have to have the gift and don't take it for granted. If you got it, but you still got to hone in on it, make sure that you're around a person that's going to help you and not hurt you, that, you know, bigging you up when you're doing something wrong, or not appreciating of giving you, passing that knowledge. See, I'm going to give you A, B, C, and D. That's going to give you A, B, and then D. And then some people not going to even give you A. They might give you B and C and don't give you, because they know somebody, or you just want to make somebody happy, or whatever the case may be. No, be honest. I'm speaking of in all. Be honest with the person that you educating. And being honest doesn't mean that you have to be mean or cruel. Be honest and be tactful with how you say it. So honesty for me, there are different levels, but there is a sense of honesty. And if the person is receptive, then that's on them. They're receptive. If they're not receptive and they want to keep on walking to the beat of their own drum, then that's fine too. And so anybody that know KMonta, they know I love radio, I love music, I love hosting, I love dancing, I love people partying. I just love the whole atmosphere, environment, everything. And music, I think it soothes the soul and it saves my life. Make it a business, but this is where you're living off of. This is your income. This is, you're not going on no 9 to 5. This is your day to day, how you pay your bills, and this is a business. Then you have to look at it from a different perspective. And for me, at one point in my life, this was my business. You need to know who you're working with. If you know the DJ just I don't want to say it like, but if you is a younger DJ who just learned on the controllers and didn't really learn on the turntables, younger, where doesn't know all the different genres of music. You look at the type of parties that they've done.
Yes.
Look at the crowd that they bring. Then you kind of can understand if DJ how you gonna bring this up. And then you have to have, and see, this is another thing with being a host. See, it's all about communication, the inflection, the intonation in your voice. You might want to say, get it right, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Hold on. What you just said, we need a moment of silence, bro. Because people do not understand that. What you just said, people do not First of all, do you understand what she just said? And if you do understand it. Research your DJ. Do the things necessary prior to make your event successful. And she's a host.
And on the DJ side, like, it's the same as researching your client.
Man, I'm done,
bro. Dog, that changes everything. Everything.
No,
knowing who you're working with
Because guess what? You don't research your DJ and you go into an event, you have this expectation.
Yes.
You've heard so much about this DJ, but you didn't do your research.
I appreciate you. If y'all appreciate KMonta and DJ Hammer and the show, y'all throw a like and throw something. Just throw a cheese sandwich.
Are you getting anything?
Yes.
I'm lactose intolerant. No cheese.
Don't throw it at her.
It's just an emoji.
I love cheese.
Mark J needs some bread.
Yeah,
Limonada.
Got you. And they coming through. They coming through. They coming through. The apport. I mean, I said the apport. What is apport a word? The supports is what I meant to say. I put a whole A in front of apport. Wait a minute.
That's that Ciroc Hammer.
That limonada I told you.
KMonta, we greatly appreciate the time that you submitted into the knowledge and doing what you do. And I think people that were on here got a new vision of how we interact and what it takes to be an MC, a DJ, or the interaction between DJ and MC, whether you're working or whether you're a recipient in the crowd saying that they're working together and blah 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 blah.
Yep.
So
I prefer private events because they're contained to a degree. The people who are there have been invited. So obviously the people who have invited them know how they're going to act. There's some people, there may be a little status quo of 3 to 4 that may act up, but for the most part, it's a contained environment. You already kind of know what they want.
Yep.
As a DJ for entertainment business, they're going to tell you the lane that they're in. And so you're already kind of prepared for the number of people. You're prepared for the lane that you're going to be.
Shout out to DJ Hammer. Shout out to myself, man.
Shout out to DJ Mark J, Easton's favorite.
No, the feedback has been phenomenal between clients and especially DJs that say they truly appreciate exactly what we're doing and showing our society.
I agree.
And that's just real talk, So, it is what it is. We are who we are
to provide the vibes and keep the culture alive. It's DJs Talk.
Can I drop this mic, Hammer?
I mean, I'm not gonna say because you're not getting me in trouble.
It's DJs Talk,
y'all. It's DJs Talk, y'all.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We out this beat.